Good evening, lifers. Good evening, community. I am Ruth, your peace coach, and welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. In these next 15 minutes, I not only prepare you for your upcoming week, but for the rest of your life. Ladies, I am so excited to be back. I have been off for 2 weeks. I was off for Mother's Day, and then I was under the weather last week. And so I'm feeling much, much better. And people were asking me, they were like, "Are you going to come on today?" Because we celebrated our church's 25th anniversary today. But I was like, I've got to be on. And we were even out to eat with our bishop. Oh, shoot. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Somebody say yes or no. Somebody tell me whether or not they can hear me. Okay, great, great, great. Okay, I'm sorry. It just looked like you couldn't hear me for some reason. Okay, great. Thank you so much. But but I told them I was even out with a bishop and his wife, and we were eating it, and I was looking at my watch, and I was like, "Oh, like I really want to do 15 to Life tonight." So I'm so excited. This month we continue with our Mother's Month. We continue with our Mother's Month, and this week I'm not gonna belabor it, but I'm so honored and so happy. I have two mother-daughter duos. I have a sister and sister, and then I have their daughters on. And I am so happy. Let me see who was on here. Janice Pryor, yes, thank you all for being here. Clementine, how are you? I hope you had a beautiful day. Donna, yes, thank you guys for being on here. If you have not already, now I forgot, make sure you share the stream. Make sure you share the stream. If you have not, like the page, follow the page, and share the stream. Y'all know I like to get at least 10 shares because I believe that what we say on here, people are blessed by it. So make sure that you share the stream. All right. So our mother-daughter duo, two mother-daughter duos, and I'm going to bring them on, is I have my cousin Phyllis, who I'll bring her in first, and then her daughter, Alexandra, who is a new mom. He's probably, Levi's probably about 2.5 months by now.
Yes.
Yes, and he is so handsome. And then we also, I'm not sure what was going on with my cousin Peggy,
No.
but I'm not sure what's going on with her. She was on. There she is. There she is. She's on here. And she lives in Cleveland, Ohio. And if you're a member of New Birth Church, you know she's on our live stream on Facebook. She is with us all the time, and she's a faithful watcher of 15 to Life as well. So I always appreciate her support all the way from Cleveland, Ohio. And then I have her daughter, Paige Sims. And Paige, hey Paige. Now Paige lives in Dayton,
Columbus.
Columbus, Ohio. And Paige is a construction estimator. She works in construction. And if you could see Paige, she's probably about 3 feet. No, I'm just playing. She's probably she's what, about 4 foot
I'm
something.
5 foot.
Yeah, you are not 5 foot. I'm
I
sorry.
am. Last time I
She's
checked the
right
doctor, I was 5 foot even.
about. Okay, I'm gonna give her 4'11". All right,
Sure. Okay.
and we tease her because even though she's probably 26, 27, 5, 4.
We are
How old are you all?
8. No, you
I
She'll
am
be 30.
29. I'll be
Paige is
30
not
next month.
29.
Yes.
Well, she looks like she's 18. So, but anyway, yes. And so I'm just honored to have all four of them on tonight. And I know it's going to be a great conversation. And I know I told them this might be one of the rare times that we go over 15 minutes a little bit, just because I want to hear what they have to say. Thank you, Sandra Easy, for sharing the stream. Donna, thank you for sharing the stream. Let me see. Marquita says she likes Paige already. Sweet. I know she's all that. She's all that. All right. So without further ado, and I've already warned them. I was like, because it's for you guys, you got to like give quick answers. So I'm going to start with Peggy since she's the oldest. And I'll tell you a funny story. When we were little, they used to dress Peggy and I alike, and I don't know why they did that. And because she's like a year older than me, she used to always try to tell me what to do, and it'd be like, dude, like you know. Oh, so if we had to wash the dishes, she would be like, well, let me wash the dishes because you don't know how to wash the dishes. You just dry. I was like, you remember that over Mama's house? Yeah. Uh-huh. So it's like, you're not the boss of me. So anyway, so I'm gonna start with Peggy, and you guys would know the, the next the question will be coming to you. So Peggy, tell me in like 25 seconds or less something about your daughter that you wish everybody would know. Something about Paige. Just tell me a little bit about Paige.
Well, Paige is usually quiet. I'm going to tell you, she's usually quiet. But when it's something that she wants, if there's something that she wants to do, she's going to go get it and she's going to do it. She's a
Okay.
go-getter, and she motivates me a lot. But she, like I said, you wouldn't even know if we were somewhere in a building somewhere and we were all in a room, you wouldn't even know Paige existed unless she
Mhm.
spoke because
Mhm.
she's that quiet.
Mhm.
Um, but when she's ready to do something, she's gonna do it. She will leave in a minute, in a heartbeat. She knows how I feel about her traveling by herself. And if she wants to go do something, she's gone. But
Right.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Paige, tell me a little bit something about your mom.
Uh, she's still
I
talking.
know something that you
Uh,
can share. No, I'm just
right. A little something about my mom. She is very supportive, very, very supportive. Actually, I know she said that she's like she is motivated by me, but I'm also motivated by her as well. Just the stuff that she's been through and stuff like that is kind of like shaped me to kind of go to where I want to be. I'm the reason
okay.
why that I'm independent like I am. So I get a lot of my independency from her.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Phyllis, tell me a little bit about Alex.
Oh
And by the
Lord.
way, I named Alex.
Whatever.
I did.
Her Facebook name is what you tried to name her. But
Right.
oh gosh, there's so much about her. One thing I think of about her is she's infectious. Her laugh is infectious. Her smile is infectious. It's just, when Peggy said you can't tell when Paige is in the room, honey. You know when Alex is in the room. For sure. And
Yes.
another so much. Okay, but another thing is she's very confident. Even if
Hmm.
she feels like she's not, because I think sometimes she's unsure, but you can best believe she's gonna come across like, what? I know everything. I mean, not everything,
Right.
but she's very confident in her.
Okay.
But infectious is what I love about her.
Okay. All right, Alex. Last but certainly not least, tell me a little bit something about your mom.
Let's
Because
see.
we think that we know her, but you know her best.
Yes, she is really loving. When I just think about her and her love for me and my brother, it's unmatched, and I wish that I could have that kind of love for my son.
Oh,
And if you would have told me when I was 16 that my mama would be my best friend, I would have believed it.
right.
But she really, really is. Like I could sit and talk to my mama for hours about nothing.
Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. Okay. All right. Peggy, what is Paige's greatest strength? Just one word. What's her greatest strength?
Um, her greatest strength. She's a go. I would say because she's a go getter, and she's willing, always willing to go above and beyond. a lot of
Uh-huh.
things. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Go get her. Paige, what is your mom's greatest strength?
Um, she's very strong-minded. Is her
What?
greatest strength.
My sister? No way.
Yes. You
That's funny because me and Phyllis was just talking about that, and she said yes. Uh, Yes, I am strong-minded.
Okay. Okay. So, Phyllis, what is Alex's greatest strength?
Can I say two?
Sure.
Okay. Her greatest strength is perseverance and determination.
Okay.
Perseverance, for sure.
For sure. Okay. And then, Alex, what is your mom's greatest strength?
She stole mine. I was gonna say perseverance.
Sorry.
You
Oh.
can say it, Alex. You can say it.
Okay, well then yes. It would be perseverance.
Okay. 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 Now, Alex, I'm going to start with you this time. What in a 15 seconds? What is something that you have learned from your mother? What's something that you've learned from her?
Just how to keep going and knowing
Mm,
that no matter what life throws at you or what happens in your life, that you can make it. Like you can, it's still your life that you have control over. And you
mhm.
can still, do whatever you intended to do. You might have to, figure out a different way to do it, but, you know, don't to be a, what do you call it, product of your circumstances and have control.
Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. And let me go back. I'm sorry. I just want to go back for a second. When you were talking about how your mom was your best friend and how y'all could just talk for hours and hours just about nothing, how do you think that developed and what, because there might be a daughter watching. It may not be right now, maybe later on. And then she might be saying, I can't get along with my mom and we can't talk for
Mm.
anything. How do you think that developed between you and your mom?
Mm, I'm not sure. I guess just knowing some of the things that she's been through, and as I navigate through life, knowing that she's been through it, and who better to ask about how to get through it than her?
Okay.
Can
Okay.
I,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I just I think one of the ways that we've done that is I had, and I'm gonna make fun of her, one of her words she told me when she was mad at me. But one of the things is I have given her autonomy. I
Mm,
understand that she's an adult. I understand that, sometimes she just wants to talk. I don't always need 10 cent, 5 cent, and I think
that's
that's
true.
what has allowed us to talk, that I don't try to talk over her, or I don't try to tell her I know better than you. I just allow her to be her.
Mhm. Mhm. That's
I'm
good.
gonna have
That's
to look
beautiful.
up that word autonomy. How you say it? Why you using big words, huh?
Paige and Peggy, how do you think that what has happened in like you guys' relationship? How have you navigated um, her living in a whole nother she's been gone since high school, right? And she
I, I'm
left to go
I'm
to
still I'm still not used to that. I'm not
yeah.
navigating. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard. It really is.
Well, how have you still worked through your relationship and still remained close as mother and daughter, even though she's been away since high school?
Constantly calling,
Okay.
constantly.
every
Yeah,
day. Every day.
every day, every day. If I'm
Okay.
Heard
not
that.
calling her, then I do go and visit her. Like, well, because I'm doing a lot of things now, but like right up until maybe last year, every month, if she's not in Cleveland, I'm in Columbus, pretty much.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that's a what how many hour drive?
About 2.5.
2.5.
2 and a half to get there? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. This is
Yes.
beautiful, ladies, and I wish you all could see the comments. I don't know if you could see the comments coming up. Beautiful, that they love this. You just don't know how, again, I told you this, that you're blessing somebody else. I believe that you're blessing another mother-daughter relationship. And we probably got less than a minute. But I do want to ask you, um, I'll start with Paige this time. Paige, when have you been the proudest of your mom?
The proudest that I've been, which is gonna be like I'm not gonna make it sappy, but I'm not gonna do that. But kind of seeing her get into her own footing after she knows what happened. Um, just seeing her get into her own footing and making a path for her own life, living
Mm,
her life as she wants to live it, basically. So that's kind of what I'm proud of her for the most part.
beautiful. Finding her own footing. I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Alex, when have you been the most proud of your mom?
Oh, let's see. Um, I would say when just decided to take control of her life and go back to school. Just knowing that
Mm,
it don't always have to be what it is. You know.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, and and that sets an example for you guys to see your mothers do that. That just sets an example. That's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so Phyllis, when have you been most proud of Alex?
Um, well, I would say when she graduated college, but as of late, I am very proud of her becoming a mother. When she was in labor, she used to give up. She didn't want to get medicine because she was always afraid it's gonna get into my baby's dream. No, I mean she was very when she was
Mhm.
pregnant, she would do this, she wouldn't do that. But when she was in labor, I mean, they were trying to make, come on now, you may as well just get the C-section. And she was like, no, no, I'm gonna. So I think that's when I was the most proud, when I saw how strong she was and how
Mhm.
much she wanted the best for her baby. I was like, wow, because I would have gave up
Mhm.
because she was in labor for like days. So
Aw,
yeah,
that's
I was
beautiful.
very proud of her.
Yeah. Okay. Love it. And then Peggy, when were you the most proudest of Paige?
Of course, college. Of course, college. And then her accomplishments now. I mean, it's just she never ceases to amaze me. Up until today. She is, like I said, graduation, during well, after through my divorce and everything, me and Paige have been through a lot.
Yes.
And so just to see her hang with me and I'm
Mhm.
getting
It's okay.
um
It's okay.
For Clint,
it's just this, that she's
Yeah.
seen the struggle that I've been through. And she's always, we both have each other's back. She has mine
Mhm.
and I have hers. So
Mhm.
it's just always, like we just have that bond and everything. She's never,
Yeah.
you know, not said, "Oh, mom, don't do," or she's just, we both have a really good bond. We may, like I said, Paige may not be talking a lot, but when she has something to say, she will say it. But yeah, she's making me strong too. She's
Yeah.
making me strong.
I love it. Oh my God, this I'm beginning for Clem too. I love this, and I know we're like 3 minutes over. But I just want to ask one quick question, just of Peggy and Phyllis, and I want you to make it as brief as possible. Phyllis, when were you the most proudest of your sister, Peggy?
oh God, please don't make me do that.
Sorry.
when I can I when I was most proudest, of course, when she, like, almost like what Paige said, when she divorced, right? And she did come into her own. I hope I don't hurt her feelings. I'm sure I'm not. But even like my kids, they were like, oh my God, what happened to Auntie Peggy? She's so nice. Like, what happened to her?
First look good on
Mhm.
her.
but, yeah,
Never look better.
but yeah, that when I was the most proudest is just to see her just say, you know what? what? Hey, it is what it is, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But can I
Love it.
answer one more question? Like, I just want to say this real quick because I know we're ready to end.
Yes.
Peg, we have never been like, we are polar opposites. Polar. And I didn't even think, I won't say I didn't know she loved me. I know she loved me. But one time when me and my ex-husband broke up, right? I didn't even expect it. One day she was just knocking on the door like, here I am. Girl, what you need?
Oh,
And I was like, oh my God, she really does love me. Like,
wow.
I just didn't know it was to the extent. I know you didn't ask that question, but I wanted to tell her that. Thank
Okay, beautiful. Okay. And then Peggy, I'm gonna leave the last one with you. When were you the most proudest of your sister Phyllis?
I think since, well, I've always, Phyllis has been, her all, Phyllis. But
Mhm.
I think that I've seen Phyllis come out of her shell, and that's what's making me more proud of her. That she's now realizing how people love her, and that I love her.
Mhm.
That she's actually, yes, that's what I'm happy about.
Mhm.
That she's
Mhm.
more outgoing now, and yes,
Yeah,
because
love it.
yes.
Well, this has been an awesome conversation, and I know that you're family, but at some point, I just would just love to have you guys on again. We can pick a topic and talk about something. I know that you have blessed. Again, I'm looking at the comments, and I know you have blessed other people, and that's on here, and those who will be watching later. Ladies, those of you who are watching, if you have not shared the stream, make sure you share the stream. Um, because I know that there are a lot of mothers and daughters out there who are struggling and they don't have this type of relationship. And maybe they may have said something that will make that mother understand her daughter a little bit better, or maybe make that daughter understand their mother a little bit better to bind that relationship, to bring that relationship back together, because there's nothing better than a mother daughter relationship. I mean, that's a bond. I mean, you could see just with what they were saying, that's a lifelong bond. And when you do it right, you end up with what you have just seen. Not to say that they haven't had their struggles and their moments where it's like, I'm about to strangle her, because I'm sure they have all had, even where the kids was like, I'm about to strangle my mama and she getting on my nerves and I ain't taking her phone call and what?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I know you've been there, but they worked through it. They worked through it. And I think that that's, if that's one thing that I could leave with you, is that they worked through it. They understood, as they say that, they walked a mile in their mother, their daughter's shoes to understand where they're coming from. And that's beautiful. So Peggy, Phyllis, Paige, Alex, thank you guys so much for sharing. I just love you to life. Ladies, always remember that I love you. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams, but most importantly, I believe in your action. So go out there, and if you have a daughter, you got a mother, and you got to think, you got to still have a chance to make that thing right. Go and do it so you can experience the love like that they have shared just on this evening. All right. I love you all, and I will see you back next week with another mother daughter duo. You all be blessed and have a peaceful week. All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.